This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
I woke up in the hospital with my husband there just saying, you know, I don't want to lose you. And so from that point on, it was, I got to change something. I got to be the mom my kids deserve.
One woman describes her personal experience battling drug addiction as we continue hearing of overdoses in the FM area. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Bradford Eric. Getting sober can seem like an impossible goal for those struggling with addiction, and Regroup hosted their first annual Ride for Recovery motorcycle rally to give hope. Valley News Team's Giovanna Simic talks with those still on the road to recovery about what it's going to take to get the area clean.
Several years ago, I struggled with drugs and alcohol, tampered a little in drugs, but mainly alcohol, and it literally destroyed my life.
Everything, basically. I started drinking at a young age.
But admitting you have a problem is the first step.
The addiction kind of takes a hold of you, and with your using, you just don't care anymore. I mean, it's all about the getting and the using instead of taking care of your responsibilities. It's kind of a way to run and hide.
Kerry Campbell has been in recovery for 20 years. He is one of many in Regroup, a program that helps addicts on their road to recovery who hopped on their bike and rode in support of addicts.
They say the lucky ones make it into the rooms where you get recovery, and the problem is it doesn't just come easy. You got to work hard to get there.
With the support of friends and family, it makes fighting addiction a lot easier.
They're right there when anything goes wrong in a person's life. We are right there to help each other.
And remembering that every day is a second chance.
For people that are still out there struggling, it is so important for them to know that there is hope.
No matter how hard the problem.
As long as there's addicts out there, they're going to want to try the next thing that comes along. You know, and it takes a lot of people having fun in recovery to show people that you can have fun without using.
Because change is possible with the right treatment and support. Giovanna Simic, Valley News Live.
For more about what Regroup can offer you, we've posted more information online. Just visit valleynewslive.com and click on this story. Speeds in excess of 100 miles per hour. We heard over the police scanner over 130, and there was a child in the fleeing vehicle. 34-year-old Dustin Martin was booked into the Clay County Jail Saturday evening. Clay County Sheriff's deputies say Glendon police stopped Martin for speeding through the city. He pulled over, but when the officer approached, Martin took off. The pursuit went east on Highway 10 and then south on Highway 9. Clay County deputies were eventually able to throw stop sticks that Martin ran over. Officers say they didn't know until they took Martin into custody that there was a child in the back of the vehicle. If they had known, they say they never would have given chase. We're learning the funeral details tonight for a Fergus Falls man allegedly shot in his sleep by his son just days ago. Visitation for 56-year-old Rick DeFeel will take place at the Olson Funeral Home in Fergus Falls this coming Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. with a funeral service the next day, Thursday, at the First Church of the Nazarene in Fergus Falls. 29-year-old Dustin DeFeel is charged with second-degree murder in his father's death, with his bond set at $1 million by the court and ordered to undergo a mental evaluation. Court documents say Dustin went to his parents' home and asked to do his laundry. His mother was in the bathroom where she says she heard a loud pop, hid, and called 911. Rick DeFeel was found lying in bed with a gunshot wound to his head. Dustin DeFeel is a veteran, with his family telling us he served overseas in Iraq and that he seemed unusual for a while. It was a tense afternoon in Valley City as the SWAT team was called in and police barricaded roads in the neighborhood. Police say Shelton Amar Ard was wanted on drug charges and was found inside an apartment on 8th Avenue Southwest. Police believed Ard may have had a handgun, and people nearby were evacuated or told to shelter in place. It took several calls for Ard to surrender to law enforcement before he came out. Ard was booked into the Barnes County Corrections Center. We've all complained about truckers taking up the road and driving dangerously, but it's actually not big rigs causing most of the accidents. According to the North Dakota Motor Carriers Association, 70% of accidents involving trucks are the fault of other vehicles on the road. And in recent years, trucks have become equipped with technology like adaptive cruise control and onboard cameras to prevent future accidents. At the 25th Annual North Dakota Truck Driving Championship held today, Truck drivers agree that distracted driving is a huge issue on our roads.
4 of them which are the front of the truck, the side of the truck, both right and left sides, and the passenger side is our longest and largest blind spot. That can be up to 3 lanes wide.
Wold also says he sees more and more people using their cell phones while driving, and he recommends getting a Bluetooth.